Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. For today's video, I've decided to show you guys how I apply my false lashes, and hopefully you guys can learn something from it too. I get a lot of people asking me how I apply them and how to make them look so natural. I wear fake lashes every day. Ever since I started wearing them, I can't stop because now I hate my natural lashes. These are normally a little too dainty for me. I like to go the big, you know. But for the sake of this video, I decided to use a smaller one so you can really see what I'm doing. And sorry for my nappy hair. Today was a bad hair day and I wanted to rip my hair out this morning. So everything's fine. I'm fine. Yeah. So if you want to learn how I apply my false lashes, then keep watching. So the lashes that I will be using are these ones. I'm not sure what style these are in, but I got these from AliExpress. Site is where I get all my lashes now. They're affordable. Like these, I believe were, I want to say these were like $2. So cheap and they're very good quality. That's where I go now. I used to use Ardell's, but really anything will work now. So I'm just going to take it out of the package. Let's see that on the side it says they are in style E1, but normally I go for E11. They're more like dramatic. So before we get into actually applying the lashes, I'll tell you what I must have prior to putting lashes on. So I always use 2 sets of tweezers. Because I reuse lashes, I need to pluck the glue off of them, which is the most annoying part ever. Like I hate that step. But I use these to take the glue off from lashes that I've already used. And then these ones, since they're skinnier, I use these to actually place them on my eye. So 2 tweezers, and then you're gonna want to have a pair of scissors, and these are like some beauty scissors. They're the little tiny ones, because you're going to want to cut the lashes. If they're too long on your eye, they're going to make it look like your eyes are droopy. You want to shape them to your eye, make your eyes look normal and not look droopy and downwards. You're going to want some lash glue, obviously. So my 3 favorite ones that I use. So I have the Kiss Strip Lash Adhesive. I have this one, Artis Pro Lash Glue. This one is okay. It's the least favorite out of all of them, only because it clumps up and makes it like chunky. Like the glue is chunky and it doesn't make the lash sit right. This one I use basically every day. This one's my favorite. It's the Duo Brush On Adhesive. More clear. I don't use the black glue because I feel like it's way too messy. Like if you mess up, you gotta fix it all over again because black glue gets everywhere. I just don't like it. So all of these are clear. You want to get the brush adhesive. Personally, I think it goes on easier. I like it better. When you have the squeeze tube, whatever you call it, I don't know. The squeeze one, usually for me, it just, you squeeze it and it just goes everywhere and gets all over the lash. This, you actually have more control over because it's a brush. You're going to want the lash glue, and then you're also going to want a mascara. One of my favorites right now, and it's the Voluminous Lash Paradise. Those are all the materials that you'll need when applying lashes. So first, what I'm going to do is I'm going to just take them out of the package, and this is what they look like. And I've never used these. These are like seriously straight out of the package. And so what you want to do when cutting them, because that's the first step, a lot of people say to like place it on your eye and see like how much you need to cut off. But from experience, I just kind of guess it because I don't really like to sit there and measure it. What I do is you want to cut from the end. If you cut from the front, a lot of the times it'll make it just look really unnatural because you'll start getting thicker and thicker and thicker. So if you cut already from the thick part, you won't have to worry about that. So I just cut like a tiny bit off. Normally, I cut it like right in between the last set of lashes. So just like that. Normally it works for me just to take off that little bit, but you could always go back and take off more if you need to. Once you have them both cut to the way that you want, you're going to want to take your lash glue, whatever one it is, and again I'm using the Duo one because it's my favorite, and you're going to apply it directly to the lash, and then you're going to just brush. You don't want to apply the glue on the very top because otherwise your lash is going to be too far up. You want to place it right on that flat piece right inside. Okay. So once you have the glue on, what I like to do, since these are fresh out the package, a lot of the times they're very sturdy and they're not very bendable. So what I do is I like to just like kind of like make them, I don't know what the word is, but kind of bend them a little in the center as they're getting tacky, so that I apply it to my eyes, then they're actually molded to my eyelid and they're not like sticking outwards. And then you're going to want to blow it to get it tacky. Alright, and then once you have that, what I do is I just lightly place it onto my eyelid. It's not touching my actual lid, it's just resting there. Just like that. It's just so that I know where my lid and my lash is. And I kind of move it. When I know where I want it, I place the center and I make it touch my eyelid, and you'll feel the glue, and that's how you know it's on there. Take my tweezers and I use them on the very corner, and I press that into the edge. I work from the center to the outside to the inner. The inner is always the hardest, so that's why I do it last. As I'm going, I'm going to set it down onto my eyelid. Then when you get to the inner corner, I'm going to press it down. Fresh out of the package, a lot of times lashes don't just naturally like work. Like a lot of times they like to stick up and they like to be a brat, and you really have to like work with them, but these ones just went right on, no problem. Okay, so that lash is on. Now we're gonna move on to the second one real quick, just so you can see how I'm doing it. Once I applied both lashes, what I like to do is I like to just kind of like rest my finger on top and look to see, make sure it is all on my lid and it's all attached. And then I go back in with the glue. I like to put a little tiny dot right in the inner corner because a lot of times the inner corner likes to come off. So I like to put just a little tiny drop to make it stick. And then just let that dry. And as it's drying, I go back in and I press that inner corner into my lid. Just like that. And since it's clear, you're not going to see the little dab of glue. So once it dries, it'll just go away. I'm very like, I got to make sure that it stays on. This is a step that a lot of people do before putting lashes on. They like to curl their eyelashes and put mascara on. In my opinion, I find that way too difficult. Like, I can't do that. I've tried it before, and I can put the lash on. It just makes it harder, like, because you're trying to, like, not get the glue on your natural lashes. So I just don't like it. But what I do is I like to put the mascara on after to blend it all together. So I'm just gonna do that right now. The technique that I found that works is I use the end of the wand and I press it like upwards. That way the natural lash gets pushed into the false lash and then it all blends together. I'm not really focusing on putting mascara onto the fake lashes. You can if you want. I just find it makes it more dirty, and I like to try to keep them as clean as possible because I reuse them. They are blended now. So yeah, this is all that I do, and it's really easy. There's some factors that play into this. If they are old lashes that I've already used before, it takes a lot of time to take the glue off, but because these were brand new, I didn't have to worry about that. Once you get the hang of it, it's very simple. The only things you gotta know is you want to apply it close to your actual lash so that they blend together. You don't want to have a gap in between, or you don't want them too low where they're bothering your eye. I've also learned not to place it too far into your eye because then that really irritates you as you're blinking or when you close your eyes. It hurts. If you apply them too far away, I've learned that it just looks weird, like you'll have the lash starting like in the middle of your eye. But black eyeliner always fixes that. So yeah, that's all I do. It's very simple, very easy for me. Hopefully this helped you out. We're able to learn something from it. But yeah, that's it. So that's how I apply false lashes. If you like this video, please like and subscribe. You know what I'm saying. And comment whatever you would like to see from me. I'm always looking for new ideas. If you like tutorials, simple tutorials like this, let me know. Whatever you want. But yeah, so thanks for watching my video, and I'll see you when I see you. Bye, guys. Whoa.